In light of the ruling from Judge Mazant in the Eastern District of Texas, the 2016 overtime rule is enjoined. It has been held on summary judgment to be contrary to the FLSA, so it is currently not in effect. The summary judgment ruling was actually pretty interesting because it reaffirmed that the department has the authority under the Fair Labor Standards Act to require some measure of a salary payment as a condition of an employee being exempt under the executive, administrative, or professional exemptions. But what the department does not have the authority to do in light of the court's ruling is to set a level for the salary that is so high that it excludes a large number of people otherwise performing exempt duties. The Department of Labor really has two things that it's considering at this point. The first is that in July of 2017, the department issued a request for information asking a series of questions regarding how the department might choose to implement an overtime regulation going forward, whether there ought to be a salary level, if so, what that level ought to be, how the department ought to determine it, whether it should differentiate based on the size of employer, geographic region, and so on. The comment period for that request for information closed on September 25, and there are currently about 160,000 comments that the department needs to consider in deciding what to do next with regard to a final rule. The department is going to consider issuing a notice of proposed rulemaking followed by a final rule implementing a replacement for the 2016 regulation. The second thing that the department has to decide whether to do is to go forward or not to go forward with an appeal from the summary judgment ruling in Texas. The department has already been on record that it is not defending the salary level set in the 2016 regulation. However, the department has to decide whether it wants to take issue with the district court's determination that the department exceeded its authority in issuing the 2016 regulation.